Yeah, you got your look.
Yeah.
You got your look?
I got it. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
It's September the 18th, 2021, and we've been invited to a special event. Six Flags over Georgia. After 2 seasons of it being closed, they are reopening the Mindbender. Now, they've rethemed it to the Riddler Mindbender. That's why you see all these question marks everywhere. But they've invited us out for the special ribbon cutting ceremony. And I think you should be there too. So we're headed into Gotham City to see what all they've got. How are you doing?
How are you?
Doing good.
Thanks for coming out.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And this is a look at the goodie bag with the Riddler question mark. Inside the goodie bag, we got a Six Flags lanyard. We get 1 free ride photo. We also get a Fright Fest pass. Got a snazzy Riddler tie that would go with pretty much everything. A really cool Riddler hat. And just exactly what I needed for a hot day at Six Flags. Riddler gloves. More Riddler candy.
Are y'all excited? Yes, finally the day has arrived. Welcome to Six Flags over Georgia. I am Deidre, Public Relations and Marketing Manager here at the park. We are so excited to have you all here, especially our bloggers, our influencers who have been supporting us and long awaiting this opening of the Riddler Mindbender. Absolutely. So without further ado, we do want to introduce to you our park president of Six Flags over Georgia and Hurricane Harbor and Whitewater, Mr. Dale Kaetzel.
So first of all, who's ready to ride? Okay, you can do better than that. Who's ready to ride? There you go. Okay. On March 31st, 1978, this true iconic ride opened to the public here at Six Flags over Georgia. The one and only Mindbender. Today, we celebrate the reopening of one of our most popular attractions 43 years later as the Riddler Mindbender, as well as the grand reopening tonight of the all-new Fright Fest with 5 new mazes, our signature scare zones, and even a disco train. Who doesn't love a disco train?
Hey, I know I do.
You know, we truly appreciate your patience as we have upgraded the ride with 3 new trains, brand new sections of track, new control systems, a new lift, and of course, a beautiful new coat of paint. But one thing we haven't changed is the 42-inch height limit, making the Riddler Mindbender still every young thrill seeker's first coaster. I'm sure we've all met people all around town. This is their first entry into high-level thrills. And we couldn't be happier that we've maintained that tradition. First of all, I also want to thank all of you for your support, especially, as Deidre said, members of the blogger and influencer community. You are our backbone, and we appreciate so much your passion and love for the park, and especially Mindbender. I also want to thank our Six Flags engineering team. I see Todd Vickery back there. Todd Vickery, Lee Stellhorn from our engineering team. Todd is our controls guru, and he has spent countless hours here working on this beautiful ride to reimagine it for all of you. So Todd, thank you. You guys are the best. So round of applause. I also want to thank our team here at the park, especially our maintenance and operations team. You can't imagine how hard they work to create and reimagine rides like this, but every day to present what we think is the most beautiful and thrilling park in the Southeast. We also have, I don't know if any members from MH Valve are here, maybe a few. They're a special ERT group with us today, so welcome. We hope you enjoy your day here at the park. And lastly, before I bring out our special guest, please help me welcome Kim and Peter Evans, right here, who were actually married on the Mindbender. What year was that, guys? 2016. 2016, we're actually married on Mindbender, and we are so thrilled that you are here with us today. I ran into Kim when we were starting work on the project, and she has been our biggest fan, biggest champion, and we are so glad you could share this day with us. Thank you so much for your passion and everything this ride means to you.
Thank you.
So, with all of that said, we have a special guest here with us today. And as a matter of fact, Six Flags Over Georgia, the ride is really here, but the ride and the reimagination of the ride was truly inspired by our special guest, the Riddler. So our friend the Riddler is going to help us welcome you all to the ride, and we can't wait for you to experience it over and over again for another 43 years. So thank you all. We appreciate you being here and can't wait to hear what you think.
I almost went the wrong way.
So the Riddler is leading us up to the Mindbender for the very first ride today, September the 18th, 2021.
Here we go. Oh, I see that would make sense. Come on down this way, everybody. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
This is where this is great because this is how it was when I was here. So, wide open.
Yeah.
You know that old Mindbender sign that?
Yes.
It was actually right here.
Right, yeah, right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Uh-huh.
We're going to take the second round.
Okay, we good.
We have two, sorry.
I am so thankful that the Mindbender is back open and running here at Six Flags Over Georgia. We are blessed to have a coaster like this. I love the new paint scheme. I love the cars. The one thing that I'm not really thrilled about is the braking on the track. There's a couple of times I rode it today that when we would come to those places, the car would actually stop before it would go down the hill. That's the only thing that I'm not real thrilled about, but that may change later on once it gets broke in. We're at Six Flags Over Georgia, the opening of the Mindbender. Now it's called the Riddler Mindbender.
That's right, I'm taking over.
And let me ask you this, are you not afraid that the Cape Crusader may be around?
He's always around. I just learned to live with it at this point.
So what do you think of your new ride?
I think it's incredible. I mean, look at it. It's amazing.
It is.
It's got the green color scheme and yours truly right on the front there. You can't go wrong.
You've got Poison Ivy, you've got Catwoman, you've now got the Riddler, the Joker. Are you guys taking over Gotham City?
Slowly but surely. One day we hope to get there. We'll see.
Now let me riddle you this. You're the original, you're the main Riddler, right?
Clearly.
So there's been 3 actors I know that's played the Riddler. You
Yes.
got Gorson, you've got John Aston, who
Yes.
was also Gomez Adams, and then you've got Jim Carrey. So
Exactly.
riddle me this, which one is the best?
Ooh, that's a tough question. I mean, they've all got their own thing that's good to it. But you can't beat the original. Let's just go with that one.
All right, thank you, Riddler.
You're very welcome.
And the Mindbender line, if you notice at the time sign, they're still using the old Mindbender logo. And for those of you who like a little bit of a history lesson, back in the day when the Mindbender opened, this area back in here was the entrance. And it snaked around these pylons here. Up through the woods. And into the ride house.
Train lock, all attendants all clear. All clear, dispatch, enjoy your ride.
The thing that I like the most are the new cars. They have plenty of leg room. I'm over 6'3", and in the old cars I had to cross my feet, put them under my seat, and my knees still touched the seat in front of me. With these new cars, plenty of leg room. I don't have to cross my feet. I can sit there comfortably on the whole ride. All right, we just got through with the media event. Opening day for the Mindbender 2021.
Yes, sir.
I've got Miguel, the annual pass holder, here with me.
Woo!
I rode it 4 times. How many times did you ride it, Miguel?
8 times.
8 times.
And I was gonna do 10, but it broke down twice, so I tried.
Tell me your thoughts. The reconfigured, refurbished, what would you say the Mindbender is now?
I think it's still good. It's a good addition to the park. It's not as good as it was, how it was and what it was before. It has some issues. I'll go into that a little bit later on my own video. But it was still, it's still a great addition to the park. It's good to have it here. People are receptive of it. We enjoyed it. I think the front and the back are really good. The middle's very tame, so if you don't like a lot of forces, you don't like a lot of intensity, you sit in the middle of the train. Kind of like that with a lot of coasters as well. But I think it was good. I enjoyed it. Plus the reception we had with the just Six Flags welcoming us and just providing us with food and just love. It was amazing. It was a good time. I enjoyed it.
It was excellent. I do think that the Mindbender is more of a nostalgia ride. It's not a little bit of a thrill ride, but it's not anything like a Goliath or a Twisted Cyclone.
Yeah.
You're going to enjoy it. It's going to be fun.
Yep.
So get out here to Six Flags, ride the Mindbender. Miguel and I have refused to call it the Riddler's Mindbender.
It will never be.
Because we've ridden it so long as just the Mindbender.
It's just Mindbender.
That's right. So we want to thank Six Flags for inviting us out to their media presentation this morning. And until next time, the Mindbender Road is closed.
I like that you added that to that.